challenge reading for the month ahead, alright, for my water sign. So, I don't know if you heard that, but I will pull, well, I'll mention the cards I pulled and from which deck I pulled them from. I'll also mention when it is important for you to utilize your intuition due to the line of mind. And with that, let's get into our cards, because I have like 4 placements of water in my chart, which are mainly, one of the important ones is my moon. My moon is in Scorpio, so yeah. Now, the first cards that I pulled are cards from a deck I wrote myself, which I called the Action Oracle, right? And they are called work with something in order to ascend, and something that will help is for you to have boundaries. No, for you to have standards, which in some extent could be boundaries, depending on what your boundaries are. Anyway, so the next deck I use is the Gilded Tarot. Now, the first card that I pulled is the Knight of Wands, pointing towards the right. No, pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left mean to me that they happened in the past, or that happened super slowly. So this is the player energy. Right? This is player energy. And so you or someone you're dealing with was a player in the past, and so you have learned certain things from it, or you are learning certain things from it. You have learned, or you are learning, slowly but surely. And a way to learn that quicker, or the way that you learned it, is by changing your perception of that thing that you experienced, which then allowed you to quickly go after what you actually want, with the Knight of Swords, right? Because the Knight of Swords is usually in quick movement towards his wanted objective. Now, for the first step, with the Actor Tarot, okay, you have 2 cards. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. No, the Ace and the Eight of Pentacles, alright? It basically means that you had an idea and you worked diligently to realize it. That is the first possibility, which is awesome. Now, the second possibility is that you have the Four of Cups pointing towards the left. Now, the Four of Cups pointing towards the left can mean that this happened in the past, so it's happening super slowly. It's like the Knight of Wands, really. But what I'm getting from this is that seeing as you were the Knight of Wands, and now you've changed your perception with a different perspective, and are now quickly moving towards what you actually want. So, quickly moving towards what you actually want, by taking an idea or an inspiration, an intuitive nudge that you received and worked on it diligently for the past, I don't know how long, possibly 8 months or 8 years, whatever, right? And in order to reverse your discontentment, which is what happened in the past. You were discontented with the fact that you were a player. You or someone you're dealing with was a player, so you're like, okay, I don't want this in my reality, so I will do everything in my power to not get it again, right? So, the next card is the Three of Pentacles, which is the work in progress, right? The slow and steady wins the race, being happily and successfully employed, or occupied with something. And you're occupied with something, and that's when this comes in. This is the happy home. This is the Four of Wands. This is the happy home, happy wife, happy life, happy husband, happy kids. The 11-11 portal, basically. So things are moving in your favor. Now we can bunch these up together, all of it, by saying that, okay, so you are not content with the past experience of a player, let it be yourself or someone else, and having changed your perception on it has brought you a different perspective which you want to pursue, so you quickly move towards it. You had a new idea, you followed the intuitive nudge to create it, and that allows you to counterbalance your discontentment, which allows you to delve deeper into your work and diligently work on it and have it become a work in progress, which led to your happy home, happy life, happy wife, happy daughter, happy whatever, right? Some of you might have daughters. Now, so that is it for the possibilities. And these possibilities seem amazing, by the way. Now, the spirit animal oracle card that I pulled for you guys is the grasshopper spirit. Now, the grasshopper spirit says, take a leap of faith. I mean, if you think about it, by that hanged man, right, the intuitive nudge that came from you and that you needed to take a leap of faith on, that is a complete leap of faith, okay? Like, for example, right around when COVID started, okay, I was intuitively led to starting my own YouTube channel where, for the second time, where I would read cards, that I would pull cards, I would read things of that sort. And I'm happy I did it. It asked for a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of diligence on my part, but I'm doing it, and I'm doing it well. This is great. So the last card, the well-being card from Esther and Jerry Hicks, is physical well-being is only one good thought away, which is very interesting because I have manifested multiple things in my life by thinking negatively. So this is an interesting point. You could have every disease known to man within you today, and if you choose different feelings, thoughts tomorrow, they would all leave your body. The key is to not give any attention. No, the key is to not give any unwanted thing much attention. When it does not feel good, turn your attention someplace else, which I can tell you by my own circumstance, because my grandmother, my mother, my aunt, my sister all had bunions, okay? And I didn't have it until 2017, where I did get it because I was constantly thinking about the fact that my family, then I should get it. I shouldn't get it, and I wouldn't have gotten it if I hadn't continuously concentrated on that. But I was reminded of that a while ago, and now I'm thinking the opposite thought, and hopefully we'll get that fixed pretty soon by energetic healing. And I will give you guys I'll show you guys when that happens, okay? Because it will happen. Not I necessarily, but I've created this bunion, and I will decreate this bunion. Or I will create its evaporation. So, my gorgeous and fellow water signs, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it would be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a link in the description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment. that adore comments. I read them all. I'm going to answer all of them, but I absolutely need them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow water signs, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.